To understand why I-DLE Shuhua was absolutely outraged enough to post and personally express how furious she felt yesterday, we have to understand the incident that just took place at a restaurant in China. Security footage of the incident first shows a man approaching a woman and even touching her as she immediately pushes his hand away. He then tries to touch her a second time, but again she pushes him away, which he reacts by striking her. The footage is blurred at this point by the broadcast station, I'm guessing, as a brawl seemingly ensues. 2 of the women were treated at the hospital for non-life-threatening injuries, and 9 men were ultimately arrested. The city has apparently vowed to crack down on gang crimes after this. Now, Shuhua's post about this starts off pretty light compared to how it ends. Acknowledging the pain and fear these girls must feel, she assures them that everyone will help them get the justice they deserve. She goes into how she's puzzled that someone would even do this, saying, "Please be a human. Don't lower the quality of human beings," but realizes that scum wouldn't even understand these words. You can tell this is when the post gets even angrier. She talks about being fed up with the existence of scum, that the thought that scum are still breathing makes her want to vomit, and ends it by pleading with legal authorities to show no mercy. But she does not stop there. Shuhua then responded to comments on her post, saying that she doesn't want to be an idol because of how she looks. She doesn't need to please everyone. "I just want to be honest with my life to people and speak up for injustice." One comment said they are all animals. If sex is all they think about, then they should get castrated. To which Shuhua responded, "Actually, we are all animals, but scum are just scum." However, it wasn't all anger, as she also responded to one of her fans, telling them that no matter what they've been through, she wants them to know that she'll always care about them. While she can be unintentionally cute most of the time, do not mess with Shuhua.
장난하냐? 이렇게 써야지. 이렇게 크면 마스크 크면 이렇게 봐. 이렇게 그럼 되잖아.
I wonder if Cube allowed Shuhua to post this, or if she just went ahead and did it, because according to Sorn, Cube definitely put limitations on what she could speak about while she was still under the company. Now that she's no longer with them, Sorn recently did a tell-all kind of interview with a Thai YouTube channel and actually exposed a lot of things about what ultimately happened toward the end of CLC. One of the things mentioned was that the CLC girls knew early on that the frequent concept changes were not helping their success, but I guess Cube didn't see it that way. However, it was actually CLC who came up with the concepts for Hobgoblin, which definitely garnered the girls a ton of attention, Black Dress, and No, which, if you remember, earned them their very first music show win. You could also tell how passionate the girls were about the group's overall success, because while Cube were pushing them to embark on solo activities, Sorn and presumably the other CLC girls wanted the focus to be on CLC promotions, that the group could go so much farther. But because Cube were not going to support CLC in that way, Sorn and some of the other members decided not to renew. Another thing was that Sorn actually left during Girls Planet 999, but didn't make the announcement until afterwards so that it wouldn't affect Yujin. I'm waiting for more of the interview to be translated, because she also goes into the hardships during training and when they just debuted, but hey, now she's in another company, she's about to release her new song, and definitely check out some of her viral TikToks if you haven't. Although over on other social media platforms, the thing that was circulating this week was a post from a few days ago allegedly claiming they spotted AB6IX's Donghyun with his girlfriend out in public, apparently right after a fan meeting. The accompanying photos show a guy seemingly embracing the girl as they wait to cross the street. That's when you had a bunch of, I'm just gonna say it, ridiculous reactions to this. Things like, "It sucks that it was right after a fan meeting. It must be heartbreaking for fans. Dating is not the problem. He can date, but on the same day as his fan meeting, he should have at least changed his clothes and tried to hide it."
What?
Brand new music then came out denying the dating claims, saying that the woman is a hometown friend that he met with after a company dinner, and that Donghyun took a taxi home after seeing his friend off. Now, a lot of people, and fans included, thought that they probably should have just ignored this or maybe give out a YG kind of answer to these things, because it kind of confirms the photos, which then doesn't seem to match up with what they're saying. You know, personally, if I found out, I don't know, Sharon went on a date with someone after the Twice concert in Texas, I'd be ecstatic.
I'll pay for their date.
With that in mind, let's move on to positive things that we have to celebrate in K-pop. I have to start with the reunion of Kara getting together, taking photos to celebrate their 15th anniversary. I miss them so much. And you know what? Step is still one of these songs of the century. Also great to see Infinite getting together to celebrate their 12th anniversary. My theory for their The I music video was actually one of my first videos. Congrats to YURI taking home her first ever win as a solo artist, and I'm actually kind of glad this is the one that earned it for her because I love this song. Now, this is really cool. Omega X are coming back soon and just dropped their track list showing that one of the songs credits the fandom as a contributor to the lyrics. Back in 2021, the guys asked their fans to write down lyrics during a live stream and are now actually using them. Pentagon have also done this before with their fans for their song Eternal Flame. aespa are also coming back soon, but I guess I don't have to tell you because reportedly, their upcoming album reached 1 million sales just during pre-orders, now only the second girl group to do so along with BLACKPINK. Oh, and if you're wondering when BLACKPINK are coming back, this might be the most concrete evidence we have so far.
I'm just really excited to be back on tour at the end of the year to meet my fans.
If she's talking about a BLACKPINK tour, planning those and booking venues have to happen somewhat far in advance, so it might actually be happening soon, guys. But for those who don't want to get their hopes too high, we can never be too sure because she never said at the end of which year. You know what I am sure of though? My love for any BLACKPINK and Big Bang interaction. Wow, BLACKPINK were babies in that clip, which makes it so cool to see that the relationship is still strong to this day, with the owner of a high-end restaurant recently posting pictures of TAEYANG, Lisa, and JISOO visiting together. Among all the awesome comebacks this week, we obviously had the highly anticipated BTS comeback, with them setting and breaking records, and while this last story doesn't involve them directly, it's too good not to talk about. So a user on TikTok recently shared a story where she was contacted one night because the residents around her were very concerned. Apparently, they have been seeing a ghost lurking out her window for 4 nights straight. The aforementioned ghost just turned out to be a cardboard standee of Jin that they had standing near the window. The best part about this was that the spotting of this strange lurking man became national news for them in the Philippines.
Hello, my name is Jin. I'm worldwide.